Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? She's so tiny and cute. It's just... If only she wasn't such an intellectual rapist, she would be actually really nice. The guest had Shannon and Kumasawa following by her side. And even after seeing the large number of relatives waiting for her in the parlor, she didn't seem overawed in the slightest. Just this single point showed that this girl possessed a dignity appropriate for a guest invited in by the Ushiromiya family.
Furudo様、ご紹介申し上げます。後宮家当主代行、後宮クラウスにございます。
ようこそ六軒島へ。事故でいらしたとはいえ、あなたは当家の客人だ。歓迎しますよ。どうぞ当家おしばしの間ご自宅と思い存分にくつろがれ。
ありがとうございます。自己紹介申し上げます。フルドエリカと申します。この度は後宮家の皆様をお騒がせしてしまい、招かれざる客人であるにもかかわらずの歓迎、心より感謝いたします。
This was greeted by an impressed sigh arising equally from all corners of the room. The clothes she had been lent were probably Jessica's formal wear from long ago, but the composure of her introduction didn't shame those clothes in the slightest. The girl's name was Furudo Erika. She looked slightly younger than Battler and Jessica, but her composure and mannerisms were beyond what anyone would have expected from a high schooler, almost as though she was a well-to-do family's daughter.
ちょっと待て。
Who the fuck is this?
こいつは何者だ?
Okay, he says who the heck. I guess he's more PG than I am.
無能のあんたが主役駒じゃゲームがさっぱり進まないもの。だから私自身を駒として出させてもらった。まあ
ちょっとしたエキストラね。いくらクローズドサークルだからっていつも同じ面々ばかりじゃ飽きるでしょ。
ふざけるな。ベアトのゲーム版には存在しない駒だ。俺もベアトも認めない。
ベアトのゲーム版でしょ。ベアトが拒否するってんなら考えてあげるわ。ベアトの意見は
I guess this is the sound of silence. Beato was unable to answer. LambdaDelta grinned triumphantly.
ルールにイチャモンつけてゲームを降りてみる？あんたら推理者の得意技じゃない。自分の意に沿わない要素が一粒でもあったらそれを理由に癇癪を起こして思考停止を起こすのは
安心なさい。この駒については探偵宣言を出すわ。
探偵宣言？
フルドエリカは探偵であることを宣言するわ。探偵は犯人ではなく。
I think the best stories are those where the detective actually is a culprit, and I'm not talking about that heavy rain kind of bullshit where you just don't see them do it. I'm talking about real stories that do this very good.
早い話がこの子を一切疑う必要はないということよ。
Sorry for spoiling Heavy Rain, but it's like 20 years old at this point, I think.
これなら人間の駒として登場してもいつもと変わらずに推理できるでしょ。
ノックス第7条ね。探偵が犯人であることを禁ず。原文には例外条項探偵は犯人でないと赤で宣言してるから例外は考えなくていいわ。言葉遊びは嫌いだから私も赤で言ってあげる。フルドエリカは犯人ではない。
復唱要求。フルドエリカはこれまでのベアトのゲームに影響を与えない。い
いわ、応じる。フルドエリカはこれまでのベアトのゲームに影響を与えない。あくまでも今回初登場のエキストラよ。これまでの世界には存在しないし影響も与えないわ。
なら今の時点での在当者の人数はどうなるんだ？
It's X+1, isn't it?
もちろんこれまでの人数にプラス1してもらうわ。でも安心して フルドエリカが1人増えただけ。それ以外の在当者の人数はこれまでのゲームと全く同じ。
At that time, the sound of people dashing down a corridor could be heard. It was Battler, George and Jessica who had come from the guest house after being called here by Eva. Look at how excited Battler looks. He knows, like, there's a young girl here to be oogling at. They immediately spotted a guest they didn't recognize and their eyes went wide. War indeed.
どちら様？
お客様、落ちる落ちるで来たの。
は？落ちる落ちる？
源氏さん、こちらの方は？
お客様のフルドエリカ様でございます。フルド様、こちらは当家令嬢のジェシカ様、並びにいとこのジョージ様、バトラ様でございます。
よろしく。後宮ジェシカです。
はじめまして、フルドエリカです。よろしくお願いいたします。
Though Battler, George and Jessica didn't have a clue what was going on and were utterly bewildered, they each introduced themselves.
好都合じゃない。これで人数がはっきりするわ。ゲストハウスのバトラたちが合流し、今客間には金蔵以外のすべての駒が人間が揃った。
そうなるわね。
No. All of the humans have gathered in the parlor? I haven't seen Kumasawa and Shannon yet. Have I? I don't think I have.
つまり今この客間にいる人数が在当者すべての人数ってこ
Well,
とになるわね。
let's just assume they did join together with, like, Erika.
18人いるはずの島が、じい様が実は死んでて17人になった。そこにベルンカステルの駒が1人追加され。
The number of humans on this island has returned to 18. I glanced around at the humans in the parlor. The guest, Furudo Erika. Oh, here we go. And behind her, Kumasawa-san and Shannon-chan. Okay. Off to the side was Genji's son. Uncle Kraus and Aunt Natsui were welcoming the guests. Goda-san immediately started showing off, and Kanon-kun was being unsociable, wearing his usual blank expression. Okay, so I guess the servants are all there somehow. There was Dad and Kirie-san, Aunt Eva and Uncle Hideyoshi, Aunt Rose and Maria, and Dr. Nanjo. Then on either side of me, with George Aniki and Jessica. This is everyone. The true number of people on the island at the moment.
何しろ、僕たちは全員後宮気兼ねなく下の名前で呼んでほしいね。僕はジョージ。
俺はバトラだ。よろしくな。
ありがとうございます。ジョージさん、バトラさん。私のこともエリカと呼んでもらえると嬉しいです。
よろしく、エリカさん。
It was decided that Erika would be welcomed like a guest, and allowed to borrow the bedroom next to the cousin room on the second floor of the guest house. In front of all the relatives, she had seemed dignified and a bit stiff. However, as she talked with George and Jessica, her expression began to soften gradually. And so, the detective, Furudo Erika, was placed on the game board. It's picking up, everyone. We're finally getting somewhere for this episode. It's all gonna happen in fast succession now, I think. I think we're over, like, the introductions now.
ジェシカの昔の服、あんなに似合うなんて思いませんでした。
熊沢が勝手にお嬢様の昔の服を使用してしまいました。お許しください。
The clothes Erika wore were Jessica's old formal attire. Though the guest possessed a dignity that would put most adults to shame, her body was still physically similar to a middle schooler's. Jessica's old clothes fit her perfectly.
いいえ、お客様にふさわしい身なりでしたよ。もし彼女が気に入るようでしたら、
お近づきの印にプレゼントしても良いでしょう。
かしこまりました。ありがとうございます。
警察やご家族には連絡しましたか？
はい。先方も大層ご心配なされていたようでした。
ところで、客人は本当に事故でしょうね。
ご本人は寄港中のボートから転落したとおっしゃっております。
裏付けはありますか？
海保に問い合わせて確認しました。プレジャーボートの後部から転落したそうで、他の乗員たちは気づかなかったようです。実際の転落地点は分かりませんが、おそらくはここの近海でしょう。
I like how Natsui is second guessing this because she's still wary of the phone call she got. But at the same time, it is a weird thing to happen, right? So you would actually, as a rich family, somehow someone appears on your very own private island, you should second guess that person's motives, even if they seem to be like involved in an accident. Are they really? I mean, apparently they are, but I like that she's keeping her head on her shoulders.
この悪天候に船遊びなど愚かなことです。しかし近海で溺れてこの島に漂着することは考えられるのですか？
ありえないことではありません。この辺りの島には大抵漂流民が流れ着いた伝承がございます。おそらく事故は真実ではないかと。この台風です。島のどこであろうとも船での接岸は不可能です。
Genji had already considered what she now suspected. Natsui probably suspected that this mysterious guest who had arrived during the already high-stress family conference might be the agent of some conspiracy. So, Genji had already checked to make sure that the accident was real, that Furudo Erika was her real name, and that there was nothing suspicious going on.
わかりました。主人も丁重にもてなすようにと指示しています。粗相のないようになさい。ですが、わかっていますね。
Yeah, don't let her get close to the fucking room of the grandfather.
はい。親族会議には一切近づけません。
Or that, I guess. I would think that the study would be more important, but okay.
夕食後はゲストハウスへお引き取り願います。
客人をお父様に挨拶させろというような流れにもならないよう、よく注意するのですよ。
Oh yeah, they could use her as something like a bargaining chip. Oh, surely you wouldn't want father not to meet this uninvited guest. Smart.
もちろんです。心得ております。
ほう、フルドエリカとな。この六軒島に来客とは珍しい。楽しませてくれそうではないか。
ベルンカステル教の駒でしょう。人間のルールに従うとはいえ、プレイヤーは魔女です。侮ることはできませんよ。
問題ない。仮にベルンカステル教本人であろうとも、人間である以上、何しろガープもいる。人間はガープに絶対に勝てぬ。
ありがとう。でも買いかぶりすぎは良くないわ。魔女の定義は魔法が使えることだけを意味したりはしない。
ですが、ジョーカーであり、台風の目である。それが魔女というもの。
この六軒島で魔女と名乗ってよいのはこのわらわ。黄金の魔女にして無限の魔女ベアトリーチェのみである。ベルンカステル教名。エンジェの次なるコマがどの程度のものか、じっくりと観覧させてもらおうぞ。
At least in-game Beatrice is still, like, fine, I guess. So it should be dinner time now, right? 7 o'clock? Or is dinner already over? Erika's seat was the lowest one in rank. Now it is dinner time, okay. In other words, it was at the inferior end of the table. Since Kinsu's seat at the high end of the table was empty, if you spun the whole thing around, it sort of looked like Erika was the host of this dinner. Oh, she's sitting on one end of the table, alright. Man, if I ever should have a big family or big family gathering, I would love to have a seating order like this. God damn it, it must be so impressive and intimidating and at the same time highly autistic, but I would love to have it.
それでは皆様、本日の晩餐を始めさせていただきたいと思います。
After Goda's announcement, dinner began with the applause that had become almost customary. It was finally the beginning of the dinner orchestra conducted by Toshiro Goda. Except for Krause's household, sitting at such a majestic dinner table was no everyday thing for these people by any means. However, they were all used to this event and acted as though it was completely normal. Once again, if anyone was to be surprised, it should have been Erika. And yet she showed no signs of amazement at this dinner and acted with composure, blending in with everyone else. There wasn't even a sliver of the fear one might expect from someone who had wandered here like a lost puppy.
不思議な子ですね。
Fuck, indeed, what an odd child. Man, you can say that again in like 1 hour time or something.
後宮家の1年間で最も豪華な晩餐を前に何も取り乱さないと。
最近の子は肝が据わってるわ。嫌いじゃないわ、そういうの。
フルドさんはこういう食事には慣れているのですか。大した落ち着きようだ。
ほんまやな。ずいぶん手慣れたもんや。わしなんかいまだに次はどのフォークを使えばいいんか混乱するんやで。ああ、こっちやったか、それともこっちやったか。
What a jokester. Without showing any confusion over the line of utensils in front of her, Erika gracefully ate her hors d'oeuvre. Hideyoshi had started joking around with her, gripping a fork in each hand. He's like the funny uncle you have on each family gathering, right? At least, I mean, as long as he doesn't touch you, everything is right. Of course, the president of a company in the food service industry like Hideyoshi obviously knew his table manners. However, thinking that Erika must be nervous over this dinner, he had intentionally spoken with a comic tone of voice.
外側から順に使うだけですし、面倒だったらお箸を頼めばいいんです。
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. How are the table manners in Japan actually? They don't use different forks and stuff. Are there different sizes of chopsticks? I've never stopped to ask that question.
日本人ならお箸です。お箸はいいですよ。これ一膳あればどんな料理でも対処できます。
As soon as she began talking about chopsticks, her eyes started glittering. The smile she now showed for the first time was far different from the dignity she had displayed before. More like something you'd expect from someone her age.
カレーライスはさすがにスプーンでしょう。
丼に盛ればいいんです。牛丼をスプーンで食べる人いますか？いませんよね。日本人なら断じて絶対鉄頭鉄尾お箸です。というわけでゴーダさん、すみませんがお箸をお願いします。私が日本人として恥ずかしくない食べ方をご覧に入れてみせましょう。ところで次のお料理は何ですか？
She did a sudden 180 in her character, didn't she?
それが困ったことに、次はスープでございまして。
As she imitated a shrugging gesture, Erika winked at everyone. Oh, Erika. Oh, I could clap my hands and my thighs and my like chest and my cheeks all at once. You're so funny. Of course, no one was laughing at her. She obviously knew that soup came after hors d'oeuvre in a full-course meal. Furthermore, Erika had noticed both that she'd been performing too perfectly and creating a sense of tension, and that Hideyoshi had tried to break the ice because he thought she was nervous. That's why she started acting a little childish and light-hearted. Acting out the part of a guest enjoying a harmonious dinner. Oh, Erika. Pretty soon, not only Kiria, but everyone else caught on. Though she was an uninvited guest, she was apparently worthy of participating in an Ushiromiya family dinner.
頭のいい子ね。本当にこの子、偶然の来客なの？実は、今日の親族会議にこっそり読んだ兄さんの隠し子じゃないの？
賢く場を和ますセンスもあるようだ。マナーも見事じゃないか。あんな子が娘だったら悪くはないね。
I don't know, but imagine you were Jessica and your father says this. Shouldn't this like hurt a little at least? I mean, she could be her sibling, yes, but it kind of sounds like he wishes that she was his daughter instead. I don't know.
それはひでえぜ。ジェシカちゃんの達成がなくならな。
Yeah, here we go.
ひどいわ、ルドルフ兄さん。
どうしたんだい、ジェシカちゃん。頭痛かい？
私の評価がずんずん下がってる気がするぜ。
For me, this wouldn't be about reputation. It would be about, like, my emotions and feelings, if my father ever said that. But I guess emotions and feelings are not necessarily something Jessica and Kraus talk about.
こりゃ、本家の令嬢として負けられねえだろ。お前も、日頃、夏日おばさんに仕込まれてるテーブルマナーと貫禄で対抗してみろよ。
見たい見たい。テーブルマナー見たい。
ほら、はしゃぐのはマナー違反だよ。ささ、ジェシカちゃん、お手本を見せてあげて。
もちろんだぜ。
Jessica straightened up so much it looked like someone had poked her back with a pole. I would love to see that. She had good posture, but it somehow lacked elegance. She looked, well, kind of like a triangle ruler. She sat at attention with her gaze fixed straight ahead, tried to bring her food to her mouth despite this, and failed miserably. Dad, who was sitting next to her, suddenly realized that something was up.
どうしたんだ、ジェシカちゃん。腹でも痛えのか？
Jessica turned bright red. Sorry, I can't help myself. We laughed our heads off. Jessica protested, still bright red. Aunt Natsu scolded us for being too improper. Well, no matter how much we tried to smooth it over, we are who we are. We couldn't pretend any longer. Still, that laugh really did help us relax. We were so concerned about the guests getting nervous, we'd gotten even more nervous ourselves. Our chatter from the center of this long table spread to both ends, and ultimately, the dinner went even more smoothly than usual. Nice. Very good for Kraus and Natsuya, I guess. With some delicious cheese and coffee, our peaceful meal came to an end. Cheese and coffee? Is that a combination? Wouldn't you have like cake and coffee, or maybe cheese and wine? Goda won unanimous acclaim and was praised for his skill by all present. After a short period of harmony following the meal, it was decided that we would return to the guest house. Normally, dinner tended to have a very dark atmosphere about it, and the adults would often keep that mood as they moved straight on to the family conference. However, perhaps because this year's dinner had been oddly peaceful, everyone decided to take a break, the adults included. After eating, taking a bath and relaxing while watching TV, I wonder if they'll gather again in a mansion with all this rain and resume that high-tension family conference of theirs. I'd rather not think about it. Apparently Aunt Eva was getting really worked up, trying to convince the rest to start a family conference right away, but it didn't look like many people agreed with her. They would probably call it quits for the night. Since they had guest house duty, Goda-san and Kumasawa-san were chosen to guide us to the guest house. It's gotta be tough for Goda-san. Even after making and cleaning up such an extravagant dinner, he also has the late night shift at the guest house. I heard that Kumasawa-san, old as she was, would be going to sleep soon. It seems she was assigned a spare room.
皆様をゲストハウスまでご案内させていただきます。エリカ様のお部屋もご用意できております。
ありがとうございます。
体調はどうです？具合が悪かったりはしませんか？
ああ、そうだよな。すっかり忘れてたけど、エリカちゃんは溺れてて流れ着いたんだよな。今日は無理しねえで早く寝た方がいいだろうな。
全然平気です。それよりも緊張と興奮でむしろ寝つけないくらいです。じゃあ遊ぼう。みんなで遊ぼう。トランプしよう。
Maria latched onto her, giggling. This lack of restraint peculiar to youth was very much like Maria. However, we really should be concerned for Erika's physical condition now.
マリア、トランプは私たちと一緒に遊ぼう。エリカお姉ちゃんは疲れてるんだってさ。
トランプも好きですよ。一息つきましたらぜひご一緒させてください。やったー。あれはどちら様ですか？
As she passed through the lobby of the entrance hall, Erika stopped walking. When we saw what she was looking at, the rest of us also stopped.
ああ、あちらは黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ様でございますよ。
She just says it so matter-of-factly. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
黄金の魔女。
何やってんだガキども。さっさとゲストハウスへ引き上げるぞ。
Dad, Kiryu's-san, Aunt Eva, Uncle Hideyoshi, and Aunt Rosa all came over. The entire guest house party had gathered. However, Erika's gaze was captured by the portrait of the witch and she simply stared at it for a while.